Hello guys, nice to meet you. My name is Moreno, classical guitarist. I saw a lot of people struggling with the BARRÈ technique, so I wanted to help you to understand how to manage this technique and how to properly do a BARRÈ with a clean sound. First of all, what is a BARRÈ? A BARRÈ is pressing more than one string at once with one finger. Okay, so the basic BARRÈ is this one. Okay, I'm pressing every string with the finger number 1. This is the BARRÈ. I can also press just four strings, 3 or even 2, or all of them. Doesn't matter, it's always a BARRÈ. Of course, there are many guitarists who do the BARRÉ with the finger number 2, 3 and 4. It's a little uncommon, to say the truth, but the main BARRÉ, basic BARRÉ, is with the finger number 1, so this one. Okay, why it hurts, why it doesn't sound clean, we're gonna discover that. I'm gonna show you. Okay, first of all, the important thing is how you press the string. Meaning, if I press one string with one finger, this is the finger number 1, any fret, but at the beginning of the fret, right here, you can see by yourself that you have to put a lot of strength to make it sound clean. What you need to do is press to the end of the fret. Okay, in this way you don't have to push the string too hard. You almost don't need to push at all the string to make it sound clean. Okay? So you do this. You just put your finger at the end of the fret. Any fret. Could be ear, 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 ear. It will always sounds and feels easier than at the beginning. That's really hard, especially in the first fret. Okay? So, why I'm telling you this? Because this is important also for the BARRÉ. So, when you try to do the BARRÉ, when you try to press more than one string at once, you just need to press at the end of the fret. It would be much easier for you to manage how to do the BARRÉ properly. Okay? So, this is the first thing. You have to press at the end of the fret. Now I'm gonna give you an exercise I invented years ago. It's effective, it works. A lot of people tried it and they had really good results in it. So I'm glad to help some of you that doesn't know how to handle this technique in particular. So this is fret number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. You need to go to the fret number 8, the 8th fret, this one. Why not the 9th or the 10th or the 12th fret? Okay, good question. Glad you asked it. Why not the 9th fret? Because in the 9th position I have the guitar here. If you have to learn the BARRÉ with the hand touching the wood here, it's not really comfortable, you know. So you have to go one step behind. So one step back, the 8th fret, you just do this. You place your finger in this way, like this, on the first and the second string, like this. You don't have to press every string. Okay, that doesn't make sense at all. You just, of course, you have to press just the first and the second, the index finger, the first finger, so, has to press just the first and the second. Don't go to the third, the fourth. Just the first string and the second. If it's not clean, if it's like this, consider that you just have to put the weight of your arm onto the fret. Okay? Use the back. I'm serious. Use the back, okay? Your back to help to get the sound clean. So you have to push a little bit forward, okay? With your back, with your body. And most important thing ever, do not push with the thumb like this. Do not do that. It's not gonna help you. At the beginning, of course, it does, because you do this on the strings, but this kind of stuff on the guitar doesn't really work. That's how many people get tendonitis. I'm serious. So do not push with the thumb. You just have to press the two strings like this. It will sound clean. Adjust a little bit the finger to reach the clean sound. As soon as you obtain this stuff, the clean sound, you just do this and then open strings. So this, open strings. What you do next? You go back one fret on the 7th and do the same thing. Open strings, 6th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. This is the exercise. It could be a little bit hard at the beginning, but you will manage to do that. You just need to pay attention to some things that I'm gonna explain right now. There are some actions that your finger will do that you will not be aware of, that are wrong, so you do not do that. Meaning, do not push the strings with the finger number 2 on the finger number 1, like this. Do not do that. Why are you doing this? No, just with one finger. Okay? Do not stay with your finger like this, because it's not gonna help you either. Okay? Do not do this. You have to be relaxed. You just place your finger onto the fret. Like this. Relax. Relaxation is the most important thing ever if you want to play an instrument, especially a string instrument, okay? But any instrument, to say the truth. So, this thing, not this, not this, this. Do not push with the thumb. So I'm gonna recap the exercise for you. Fret number 8, open string. Fret number 7, open string. Fret number 6, 5, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. It will be more difficult the more you go on the 1st fret, because here the strings are harder to push to make it sound clean. So this is why also I'm starting from the 8th fret. Not just because of the wood, but because here the strings are more comfortable to push, and you will gradually manage to push the string with more tension, isn't it? Just be relaxed all the time. If you are feeling hurt this, consider that you're pushing too much with the thumb. You're not placing the weight or your arm onto the string. Also, as you do the barré, you have to very, very gently push a little bit with your back onto the guitar. Do not do this because you're gonna fall, okay? Don't do that. Just a little bit. So do not push with the thumb. one thing is you have to be very patient with that, because sometimes you do not get a result immediately. You need to work on that, okay, with time, of course. Most of the things that are funny to me in this group is that many people wants to learn the guitar starting with the chords or with any stuff that sounds good, which is completely okay, but it means having some results with something cool to hear, but you just do not know what you're doing exactly. What I mean is, oh, I want to learn how I want to learn to play the guitar, but I don't know where to start, so I'm gonna start with the chords. Well, okay, so these people will start with the D major, A major, E major and stuff, and they will encounter this F major, okay, which is this one. It was really hard to do that, guys. It's seriously hard to do the F chord, for real, even for me. I played guitar for 15 years. It's hard for me to play the F chords. I mean, I know how to play that properly because I have experience with that. So I imagine how hard it is for a beginner to start with this thing. It's not correct. You're doing the wrong start. Do not do the BARRÈ at the beginning of your learning experience with the guitar, because it's not gonna sound good. You won't be satisfied at all, and most of the time you're gonna hurt yourself with that. Okay, so back to the exercise. 8th fret open string, 7th fret open string, 6, etc. to the 1st fret. Once you're comfortable with that, you can add one string. Yes, you can add one string. So you do the same stuff, but with one more string. 8th fret, why do I have to play the open strings? Because you have to be relaxed. You have to press and then relax the hand. Press, relax the hand. Press and relax the hand. Why is this important? Because you do not work every freaking time without a freaking relaxation moment, even if it's a tiny bit. This is too much stressful, okay? So it can be really a good reason to hurt yourself with the tendons. That's not good. So you have to push and relax the hand. Okay? Once you're comfortable with that, with the open strings of course, etc., you add one more string. So this one. At this time, you will notice that maybe the second string or the third won't sound so good. We sound like that, okay? So what do? You just fix the finger in a way that use the weight of your arm always. It's just like you have to hang it in it, okay? You just fix the finger on that particular millimeter of the string to have the clean sound. This thing. So you do the same exercise. You guessed it. Once you're comfortable with that, you add one string more, and then all the strings. It's gonna be very hard here, so don't get mad. Don't throw your guitar out of the window, please, because it costs too much. So, okay. Consider that if your action, meaning the distance, between the fretboard and the string is too high, it will result very, very difficult to obtain results with clean sounds. So you have to check that before you do this exercise. Well, that's a basic exercise with the barré. I have others, but I think this is enough for you, because you will have result if you start doing this exercise every day, and pay attention to everything, little thing. You will get better in 3 weeks. Every day you will have result in 3 weeks, maximum 1 month. So why I'm telling you this, because I have experience of teaching for many years now, so I know how much time you need if you do things correctly. So 1 month or 3 weeks, it will be enough to have some results, and you can give me some feedback on that, and you tell me if it works. If it doesn't, what problems did you encounter in that? If we can help you more, I'm glad to do it. If I can, because this videotape is talking in general about the exercise. I cannot talk really of specific thing in this exercise, because I do not have you as a real person in front of me doing stuff for me to see. So if I can, I'll help you. I'm glad to do that, and I hope you enjoyed the video and practice.